Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. Now keep in mind it is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you. The feeling I'm getting for a specific energy is I feel like there's this person, um, and possibly male. I feel like this person is like they're crazy in love with you, and it's like this love this is them. I'm in their head, and it's like this love makes them kind of crazy sometimes, or do crazy things. But now they're blaming it on this love, but it's like not this love. It's actually something that goes much deeper, that's actually causing all of these insecurities and these crazies, because I feel like they're very, very jealous. I feel like somebody somebody hurt them very badly in the past. This has to do with betrayals and their fears surrounding betrayals and being betrayed. So they may, let me see, they may often be possessive of you, overly watching you. This person could be very controlling or tries to control you. I feel like I feel like this person went too far. Okay, they went too far, and so now it's like you're not together. It's a very heartbreaking situation because they do love you. I feel you love them as well. It's just their behavior is making you crazy. They're crazy in love, and their behavior is making you crazy. So, Two of Swords in the reverse. This is telling me that somebody made a mistake, a bad choice, and now it's like they're sitting in the consequence of that choice. Okay? Um, the Two of Wands in the upright, most likely, this is a very intense situation. It is something that this person did create themselves. Okay, so because this is about creating, it means to create, good or bad. In this case, they created this situation, which is not too good, right? Because they made a mistake by making assumptions based on their own ghosts from the past. Okay, that's what they did. And this is where it's landed them. This person has not yet dealt with their ghosts from the past, and so those things are interfering in this relationship. It's excuse me, causes them to see things that aren't really there. um, I feel like they are looking back at this. They know they went too far. They're emotionally troubled over this. They may have accused you of cheating, or accused you of yeah, of cheating. It's got to do with not being loyal to them, okay? And so they may have laid judgment on you, I feel. And for this, out of jealousy, out of their their inner demons that consume them, this jealousy inside of them. And so now they're in the circumstances here. They're in the consequences of their actions, and they're trying to figure out what they could possibly say to you to get you to take them back, or to persuade you to take them back. Okay? Um, they did indeed create a very heartbreaking situation because of their imagination, because of imagined things based on their feelings from the past, from past disappointments. Now, their feelings are real. It's just that they don't apply to this situation. This is ghosts of the past coming through into, it's like it bleeds through into this situation. And so this is what needs to be fixed. so that you guys can come back together. Okay? Um, I feel like this person has been doing a lot of reflection, inner work here with the Lady of Wisdom. Um, yes, they're very moody. Um, they feel like they've lost an opportunity here. This Lord of Shields in reverse, he did it to himself. Okay, he did it to himself. He became withdrawn as well after he did this. Um, I feel like he may have said something and then withdrew. So he would have, I feel like he laid judgment. He was angry here. Laid judgment, thought he knew what was going on, but, it was just a presumption. Laid judgment, there you go, right there. The Emperor did that. I feel like he wants now to restore this. He wants to get you back. See, the Emperor, he's and it's interesting. So the emperor and the empress, and so um, the emperor, he'd have gotten very angry at you, and he would have banished you from his kingdom, but he would have quickly regretted that action, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, it's exactly what happened. And so he'd have thought maybe you weren't being very sincere with him, honest with him, but he is now rethinking that. Okay, so he's now rethinking that. He's sorry he said what he did. He wants to apologize. He wants to try to fix things. All his thoughts and actions come from there and from here. It's all imagined things, all of his fears. And there's death, so I'm not surprised that death was the next card following it, because death is like, well, if you want to proceed and you want to change things, then you need to, oh yeah, there's the devil, you need to face down these ghosts of the past, face these fears that you're carrying. And it looks like it's been a pattern for this person. All right, well, and here you've got this beautiful love. You do not want to ruin it by not going and dealing with these swords, with these fears, with these ghosts of the past. Not taking a decision is a decision. You're deciding not to do it, and there's a consequence for that, and and this is it. And so I think it's time that somebody went and looked at those fears that they're carrying, that they swing their gaze inward and take a look at what's going on inside of them, and why are they so afraid, and why do they react like that, why do they want to control every single little thing, when it comes to relationships. Why do they want to control their partner's movements? Why, and why? That's what it feels like. It's like a whole bunch of things that are making this person insecure. They're all coming from the past, and this is where they need to direct their gaze to the past. The answer is behind them. It always is. Exclamation de foi in the reverse. So he's thinking about her. He's thinking about her, and he really does want to work with her to build a future together. Okay, and he's thinking about sending off this message. He's longing to get this person back in his life, but he knows and recognizes that there's a problem. Okay, so he needs to work on that problem. Ideally, he should do this before returning. And so looking at the root issue, yeah, looking at the details of working together with someone, the Hierophant's here, and I really like to see him on this picture of the Six of Wands, because it tells me that he has learned. Here in the future, he will have learned what he needed to know in order to work together. He will also have learned to follow his intuition, which is great because this helps him navigate his way back to the cup. Okay, back to your cup. So we see movement in the future. Um, Same king, here he is, all right, is very, very emotional here. He has learned. Look at that. There's the Hierophant again, and he is holding up the book, the history book of things that are already written, and that is what I was talking about. Okay, so this is what he had to do, and he does that in his reflection. Okay, hidden things, the subconscious mind, all of this has taught him much, or will teach him much, depending where he is in this energy, so that he can return to the one he loves. I feel like this return happens very quickly, actually. Okay, and possibly very, very soon for someone, like in the next, with the moon, could be the next 28 days. All right. And so here we do see movement, and this is a sign of something happening, very quick communication that comes in by surprise. All right, as an energy, that is what it indicates, and I believe that is what it is. Okay, somebody returning. And there he is right there. There he is right there. And it's definitely him because the Eight of Swords is under him. But I think that he is learning to master that. Okay, so I think that you will see somebody who has changed, but um, they may still show some little signs, because I mean you don't change overnight, and I feel like his return is quite quick. It's very quick, like you don't spend a whole lot of time apart, and so there's still going to be some work to do. All right, this person definitely loves you. With that Three of Coins sitting right there, it talks about the force of love, how it is useless to resist a connection when it has that kind of force of love behind it. So it speaks to the power and the depth of this person's love for you. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.